This is your Hdsr Sports Report, a chronicle highlighting the activities, events, and accomplishments of our area's teams and athletes.
It's time for your High Desert Sports Report!
This Hdsr Sports Report presented by Victor Valley College, where the high school senior of today launches their collegiate career tomorrow. A bounty of former local high school marquee players have been recruited by first-year Rams football coach Artie Allen, including this Desert Sky League Defensive Player of the Year from Adelanto, Darius Gibson. Chris Torres, 77, three-time All-Mojave River League lineman from Oak Hills. Kenyard Edwards, 2019's league-leading ground gainer, running back, and kick return specialist from Apple Valley. And Marquise Cato, 7, 2021 Sun Devils All-League defensive back. Darius Gibson, 42, led the 2019 Adelanto Saints to the Desert Sky League Championship and earned DSL Defensive Player of the Year honors. Darius Gibson led those Saints in solo tackles and registered a pair of pass interceptions from his defensive end position, including this pick six. Watch number 77, Oak Hills Bulldog Chris Torres, 3 times All-Mojave River League first-team O-lineman, also a 2019 graduate. The 6'3", 300-pound-plus Chris Torres was first team on both offense and defense his senior season. Apple Valley's Kenyard Edwards Jr. led the Mojave River League in scoring and rushing yardage in his 2019 senior season, registering over 1,700 all-purpose yards. Kenyard Edwards gives Coach Artie Allen a bona fide breakaway threat running the ball as a pass receiver, and his 19 touchdowns included this 91-yard kickoff return. 2021 Apple Valley graduate Marquise Cato was All-Mojave River League for the undefeated Sun Devils All-League at defensive back. Marquise Cato brings considerable leadership by example qualities as well as versatility. He is a sure-handed pass receiver and led his team in kick return yardage in 2021's COVID-postponed spring season. One common trait among these 4 players highlighted: all helped lead their team to a league championship. Another versatile playmaker is Nathaniel Glass, 1, shown here quarterbacking at Sultana his junior season. He lists at 6'3", 250. He transferred to Oak Hills and played defensive line his senior season for the Bulldogs. These players, in addition to the likes of Serrano's Carlos Garcia, Sultana's Aiden Marquez, Oak Hills' McKeel Barnett, Adelanto's left guard Steve Wilson, 50 here, 6'2", 300 pounds in the Saints' 2021 title game, Saints teammate 6'4", 270-pound Kevin Hoskins, they all testify to Coach Artie Allen's commitment to recruit local talent to rebuild the Rams program. Add to these new recruits former Apple Valley Sun Devil All-League tackle Gabe Sadi, back for his sophomore season. Gabe Sadi played at Victor Valley College in 2019, his freshman year. This Hdsr Sports Report presented by Victor Valley College, where today's high school seniors launch their collegiate career tomorrow. Looking back to sports headlines and headline makers in High Desert and Mojave River Valley history, the 2010 Victor Valley College Rams unveil new uniforms in their season debut against top-ranked and defending state champion Mount San Antonio. 2018's high school football preseason preview features returning MRL marquee players. Lady Diamondback Destiny Marin leads Serrano against Sultana, and then freshman Tyrecia Sessions in this 2018 Mojave River League matchup. We kick back to the gridiron to kick off these flashbacks. The San Bernardino Sun sports writers' preseason choice to reign supreme in 2018's Mojave River League defending league champions Apple Valley. Apple Valley has returning skill position players galore, led by all-CIF quarterback Jeff Widener, and 2017 leading touchdown maker Donovan Ferguson. Video Sports lets this 2017 end-of-season report explain. Apple Valley skill players serve notice in the semifinals loss in the CIF playoffs. Running back Donovan Ferguson and quarterback Jeff Widener will carry the roaring success and invaluable experience of their junior season into a Chapter 4 of the Matt Rohrbaugh era, subtitled Unfinished from Undefeated Forward. Jeff Widener throws for 8 touchdowns in the 3 playoff games. He ties the school record for career touchdown passes in his junior season. Past receivers who join Jeff Widener and Donovan Ferguson in returning in 2018 include Chad Smith and Xander Witt. This pair of speedsters on the receiving end of 19 of Jeff Widener's record-tying 35 TD receptions. While O-line mainstays, center R.J. Hayes, guards Mike Dunn, Cole Kritzenberger, and Grant Smith, and tackle Isaac Miles are graduating, a pair of hefty underclassmen return 70, 225-pound Gabe Soddy, and 72, 6'3", 282-pound Cole Mayo. Oak Hills is the pick to give Apple Valley its toughest run for the money. Coach Robert Kistner has 2016 All-Leaguer Mikey Delgado back. The wide receiver missed most of 2017 with a leg injury. 2017 starting quarterback Josh Stewart is back, listed at 6'2", 200 pounds, his senior year. The offensive line is led by 75, the 6'6", 315-pound Jason Rodriguez, a USC Trojans commit. Serrano's second-year coach Casey Mahalchek resumes rebuilding, returning number 85, tight end and linebacker Matt Lowe. Sultana, longtime coach Keith Locklear, has defensive back Juan Perez, 27, back, as well as all MRL first-team selections Justice Pele, 53, and Jeru Pele, 56. Hesperia remains in rebuilding mode under first-year coach Casey Goodnow. The Sun sports writers see Burroughs suffering the biggest fall from grace. The 2017 MRL runners-up graduated nearly all their frontline players, bar wide receiver and defensive back Bryson Pippin, 32, who will wear 6 his senior year. Burroughs must replace head coach Todd Mather as well. Sean Fullerton is the new coach for the Burros from Ridgecrest. Serrano's Lady Diamondbacks survived Sultana's fourth-quarter rally for a 39-37 Mojave River League victory. Valeria Guillen hits the offensive board and scores the game-winning basket with 42 seconds left to play. Destiny Marin's basket opens fourth-quarter scoring, giving the home team Lady Diamondbacks a 29-21 lead before the visitors rally. Destiny Marin's 14 points lead all scorers. Lady Sultan's freshman Tyrecia Sessions gives Sultana the lead 31-30 with 4 minutes remaining. This Valeria Guillen basket puts the Lady Diamondbacks up 35-32 with just over 2 minutes left to play. The victory is Serrano's 5th in 6 Mojave River League decisions. Next up for Serrano, the Oak Hills Lady Bulldogs, Mojave River League defending champions and current frontrunners who have not lost a league game since losing to Serrano in February of 2012. Looking back in High Desert and Mojave River Valley sports and entertainment history, quarterback Robert Love, wide receiver Donald Fusilier, and defensive standout Darnell Hicks lead these 2009 Victor Valley College Rams against defending conference champion Mesa.
After Mel Carmichael had put the Rams on the scoreboard with his 2-yard run, Robert Love opened things up en route to a 21-point outburst in the first quarter. Bobby Love capped first quarter scoring with his 10-yard run following the fake. O-line pass protection for Love enabled throws like this to the fuse. When Love wasn't completing passes, he ran effectively. His second rushing touchdown came on this 43-yard scamper. This Love to Nimps connection moved the Rams' lead to 35-3. The Rams' final touchdown was set up by a fumble recovery by the 255-pound Detroit, Michigan freshman Darnell Hicks. Troy Matutia capped the scoring with this 12-yard run. 42 unanswered points, defeating the defending conference champions.
Bid fast and last, sold on showcasing sports headline makers seasons past. Bidfastandlast.com.
Tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Your way, Internet.
Remembering sports headlines and headline makers in High Desert and Mojave River Valley history, Silverado's Levi Taylor, Isaiah McFarland, and Donovan Faga are poised to lead 2017 Hawks in defense of the DSL title after being named All-Desert Sky League as juniors. This spectacular crash tops wheel-to-wheel highlights on this weekend in 2017.
If Desert Sky League football's selections of 2016 All-League performers are any indication, Silverado opponents may expect the Hawks' offense to be locked and fully loaded to defend their DSL championship. 3 first-team selections are juniors, including the Offensive Player of the Year. Quarterback Levi Taylor, who obliterated Hawks' school passing records the past season, is Offensive Player of the Year. Fellow juniors running back Isaiah McFarland and 265-pound guard Donovan Plaga are also first-team players. In addition, 3 first-team defensive players are Silverado underclassmen. Coach Rafael Genorio will enter his 8th season as Hawks head coach, loaded for Cougars, Rabbits, Aztecs, and Saints. Levi Taylor led all CIF Division 9 quarterbacks with 3,930 yards passing and 45 touchdown passes. All-league wide receiver Daniel Dexter caught 18 of those scoring passes. All-league wide receiver Trevon Clark on the receiving end of 13 touchdowns. Trevon Clark also named to the All-League team at defensive back. Both Trevon Clark and Daniel Dexter are seniors. Mammoth offensive lineman Tyson Pauling, the 6'5", 274-pound senior number 74, is a 2-time All-League first-team selection. Center Zachary Plant, 72, is 6'1", 250 pounds, first team. Offensive guard Donovan Plaga, 60, helped pave the way for running back Isaiah McFarland, who rushed for 459 yards and averaged over 5 yards per carry. Mitchell Hamilton, 12, the inside linebacker who anchored Silverado's Midnight Blue Wall of Denial, is Desert Sky League Defensive Player of the Year. The 6'2", 220-pound senior co-captain, 57 solo takedowns among his 143 tackles on the year, 5 of them for a loss. Junior defensive end Jerry Katoa, 52, his first team. The 6'4", 245-pound Katoa registered a team-high 12 sacks on the season. Sophomore nose guard Takil Agbana, 57. Fellow sophomore Elmatino Mao, 5'9", 185-pound middle linebacker. Senior defensive back Colby Foy, 7. All Hawks first-team selections. 230-pound junior defensive lineman and co-captain Hashan Haslacker, 51, and seniors safety Troy Hall, 2, defensive lineman Devon Woodson, 88, linebacker Angel Lopez, 16, named to the All-League defensive team. Wide receiver Isaiah Gennario, 13. Kicker Steve Macias, and junior running backs Demario Denigan and Deonze Nolan, 1. Hawks named to the All-League Team offensive selections, bringing to 20 the total of Silverado players receiving All-League recognition. Victor Valley running back Andy Garcia is first-team All-DSL for the 3rd year in a row. The 5'8", 160-pound Andy Garcia, 1, was a two-way starter for the Jackrabbits, also an outstanding defensive back. Adrian Garcia, 50, his first team on the offensive line. Adrian Garcia is a 5'7", 220-pound senior. Senior Malachi Livingston is a first-team selection at running back. On defense, Denzel Fotofili, 6'4", 285-pound senior, number 10, receives first-team recognition as a defensive lineman. Jackrabbits senior linebackers Demaria Bowens, 20, and 3, Oscar James. Defensive back Chris Hawkins, 4, a junior, and kicker Ephraim Gomez, 14, a junior, are first-team selections. Also named All-League defensively, junior linebacker Jaime Campos, 44, senior defensive back Tevin Ferguson, 22, and sophomore defensive end Nahasi Mayola, 21. The Jackrabbits are also represented on the All-League team by senior quarterback Justin Ortiz, center Ira Ugapo, 65, a 6'1", 290-pound junior. Wide receiver Gabe Trujillo, 6, a senior. Victor Valley's only Desert Sky League loss was to Silverado. The Jackrabbits went 8-3 on the year under first-year coach Cy Meava. Barstow Aztec, Donovan Delton, 53, is first team on offense and defense. This is the 6'2", 255-pound Aztec Juniors' second year named first team. Barstow is represented on the first team offensively by running back Kevin Locke, 9. The 5'11", 200-pound junior ran for over 500 yards and scored 6 touchdowns. Wide receiver Devin Green, 7, is also a junior. Defensive first-team Aztecs include linebacker Elijah Peo, 33, the leading tackler for Barstow, a senior who is a 2-year first-team selection. Gabriel Milalagi, 24, is 6'4", 230 pounds defensive end. Coach Ray Silva's Aztecs went 2-2 in league play, 5-6 overall. Granite Hills quarterback Austin Shriver and defensive back Anthony Mancha, 11, are Cougars' first team All-DSL selections. Second-year coach Alex Gonzalez saw his Cougars go 1-9 overall. Adelanto was represented on the All-League team by wide receiver Peter Ariano on offense and linebackers Calvin Owens and Josh Brokenbaugh, safety Malik Southall, and lineman Tyra Beatrice Hudson on the defensive team. The Saints went 2-8 overall.
It was a night of crashes this third Saturday in August at Wheel to Wheel. This one spectacular. Pro 500 Sprints driver John Alonzo's head over wheels crash in the Dash for Scratch, Maine. John Alonzo, his white 99 cuts too sharp and catches the front tire of 11's John Wilburn. He emerges sore but good and expects to be back on the Wheel to Wheel Oval for the September 9th back-to-school race. Senior dirt cart racer Jerry Palmer, not as fortunate. He's in lime green 75 on the outside alongside Jeffro Blaylock's orange and white 15 in this heat race. Jerry Palmer will suffer a broken collarbone in a crash
and possibly require surgery. The entire wheel-to-wheel racing family, friends, and fans hope for and extend prayers for a swift and total recovery
for Jerry Palmer. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid, fast, and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. Looking back years past, Penny A. Kiss. Headline makers, local talent entertains at 2014 High Desert Mavericks games. The 2017 Yardbirds tried to eliminate the Bakersfield Train Robbers. From the Video Sports Football Archives, Levi Taylor and Daniel Dexter lead the Hawks aerial assault against the crosstown rival Jackrabbits for the 2016 Desert Sky League title.
Silverado Defenders personify gridiron predators as Rabbits of Victor Valley fall prey to the Hawks in the battle for the Desert Sky League Championship. Levi Taylor dials long distance 3 times with Daniel Dexter, 41, 74, and 60 yards after a scoreless first quarter. The Hawks score 35 unanswered points in quarters 2 and 3. While scoring plays excite the Hawk Stadium Seniors Night crowd, the determining factor throughout the entire contest was the Silverado defense. Once Victor Valley felt compelled to throw to get back in the ballgame, Silverado's midnight blue wall of denial, Hawks defenders could pin their ears back and apply relentless, even ruthless pursuit of Jackrabbits quarterback Justin Ortiz. In one second-quarter sequence, 3 consecutive sacks, added to a major penalty against the visitors, back Victor Valley from a first down near midfield to 4th and 40-something back inside their 20. Silverado follows their 21-0 halftime lead with 14 unanswered third-quarter points on their way to the Desert Sky League title-clinching 35-8 victory. Senior quarterback Justin Ortiz will shoulder the burden of Victor Valley's offensive attack, 7 yards on his first carry. Troy Hall, the Hawks tackler. Andy Garcia, 2-time All-League running back, 3 tough yards. It will be Tyler Ogbonna, Silverado sophomore nose tackle, getting up off the bottom of the pile of tacklers. 3rd and 5 at the 44. Justin Ortiz wants to throw, gets hemmed in between Jerry Katoa and Zach Plant, and rode down for a loss on the play. Jerry Katoa, 52, 6'4", 245-pound junior defensive end for Rafael Genorio's Big Blue Wall of Denial. This second Victor Valley possession ends when Silverado All-League safety Troy Hall pulls down the interception at the 11. Desmond Kepley, the intended receiver, first of 4 Hawks interceptions on the night. In the first 6 minutes of the second quarter, it is as if a floodgate opens for the Silverado offense. Levi Taylor's first 2 TD passes to Daniel Dexter sandwich Demario Dunnigan's 55-yard scoring jaunt, and it really is a rout the rest of the way. Jerry Katoa comes in with 5 sacks this season. This younger of the Katoa brothers gets 5 more sacks of his own this night. Levi Taylor completes 11 of 24 for 223 yards. His 3 TD passes give the junior quarterback 23 on the year. The victory gives Silverado a 3-0 DSL mark with Granite Hills left to play.
Cody Culp seeks to become the culprit eliminating Bakersfield from postseason play when High Desert hosts the Bank Robbers in Game 2 of the best-of-3 series. The Yardbirds rocked the Train Robbers 14-4 in Bakersfield in Game 1, pounding out 17 hits. Ronnie Grant has proven unstoppable, 5 for 5 in the Game 1 rout, with his 4th home run of the season and 2nd of the last 2 games. Ronnie Grant has 10 hits in his last 3 games. What does youthful skipper Chance Sharp believe his team must do to advance deep into the playoffs?
We're going to have to stay within. We have everything we need as far as, position players and arms. We have everything that we need. So as long as we stay within and we play our game, we're going to be just fine. And I think we have what it takes. And as long as they believe that, we'll be pretty good.
Chance Sharp's 2017 Yardbirds go on to win the Pecos League Championship in the inaugural season of Yardbirds baseball.
Pre-game performances of the national anthem showcase the extraordinary talent of entertainers from throughout the high desert. High D Boys, among the popular acts returning to entertain on the concourse and greet fans as gates open. Wooly Bully and the High Desert Mavericks are up and at 'em in August. Fans of all ages enjoy entertaining activities at every Mavericks game. Cancer survivors living proof, performing on the concourse and singing the national anthem.
Flashing back to headline makers years past in High Desert, Mojave River Valley history, delivered by We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em, official CIF-sanctioned Chanel patches or varsity jackets. We Got 'em Tees, 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Ewanzak Law Firm, Trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, Conference and Convention Center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley. That's a wrap on this week's edition of your High Desert Sports Report. Thank you for joining us.